Hey everybody, welcome in. We're going to take a look and see what is going on for you this week. This is going to be a quick one because, you know, I'm still getting over my cold. Um, it's a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. We're just going to check and see what changes Jupiter going direct in Cancer is going to bring for you this week. If there's anything that you guys need to know that might pop up with Jupiter going into going direct in the sign of Cancer, there may be some pop-ups, there may be some surprises, especially because things have probably felt halted since November, since it went into retrograde, when all that shit was going down. So it's like now it's releasing us, and we should see some forward movement, some expansion on things that we feel like have been stuck and stagnant. Um, despite actually, despite Mercury being in retrograde, which is not going to be in retrograde for very much longer. What are we? Okay, today's the ninth. So we have about 11 more days. Okay, we've made it halfway through, and so we got 11 more days of this. So, but anyway, there might be some pleasant surprises. Just also keep in mind, especially because Jupiter is going direct in the sign of Cancer, the sign of the heart center, um, and feelings, with Mercury being in retrograde in Pisces, people might be saying exactly what you want to hear to get things to move in the direction that they want them moving. So just make sure that you are being cognizant of that. That goes across the board. That is not just Aries, that is everybody. If you didn't listen to the intro, that's on you. Um, but if you even hear me saying this, you listen to the intro. So that's why it's so important sometimes to listen to my intros, because I be telling y'all stuff. However, you definitely want to make sure that you're paying attention in this energy right now, uh, because of that. It'll tell you pretty sweet little lies to get things moving. So anyway, let's go on to Aries and see what's going on for you guys this week. What changes are in the atmosphere for Aries now that Jupiter has gone direct? What does Aries need to know? Five of Wands, Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. You may be dealing with a challenging reunion. There may be some sort of reunion that it just seems like it's been difficult. It almost seems like the energy that I'm getting off of this is like a person that it's like, yes, you guys are reuniting, but at the same time, it's almost like the person doesn't want to reunite, but they're reuniting. Words and actions aren't matching. Go figure. So you have that energy there. So what does Aries need to know about that? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. Don't give much attention to this. Like, you don't need to nurture this, because that's what's going to alleviate. Yeah, this is going to be something that, oh Lord, it's going to take time. Okay? Like, yes, there's a reunion that is happening, but not without difficulty. It's going to take time. Um, Patience too, but you don't need to give energy towards things that are difficult. Like, this is really a test of the wills, a test of your strength. Like, um, and this doesn't have to be just love. This could be like with a parent. This could honestly be with a parent. But I mean, this could be love, you know. There's more care that needs to go into the reunion. So I will say this, that if this person is not giving the nurturing and the care and things like that, you don't need to fight for it. You don't need to feel like, oh, it's a challenge. I need to win. Um, I need to win this person over, or I need to look at this. Ace of Swords. I need to win this. Um, no, I feel like this is honestly going to be a test of how much do you value yourself. If you value yourself, you won't even fight for it. You have the Fool card here. What is that? Yeah, yeah. You need to be authentically yourself. And I feel like during this time as well, this week, you might feel the urge to really get out there and to be yourself, to be the fool, to be the person that takes risks, and you're confident and you're just running into the fire because you're like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but I feel very confident about this. It's not, you're not worried about it. There is something that you're needing to take a leap of faith on, but you also don't need to be stressed about it as well. Um, hmm. Knight of Wands. I don't know what this is, but it's coming in fast. It's coming in very quickly for you. Lovers in the reverse. Ugh. Queen of Wands. Dude, I don't know what this is. This, I will tell you, okay, you can claim victory over whatever this situation is. I feel like something is coming towards you very quickly, but I also feel like there is a very indecisive energy along with it. Now, this could very well be this person that I'm talking about that wants this reunion, but also feels like they feel very uncooperative at the same time. So that lets me know that they're fighting themselves. I don't even think it has anything to do with you. I think it has a lot to do with them fighting themselves. So you have Knight of Wands in the reverse and you have the Lovers. You have something that's coming in very inconsistently. This is my guidance to you. You claim victory when you don't give a fuck. That's when you claim victory. When you are so confident within yourself that you stand firm within yourself that you're the solid one. You're the person that is able, you keep moving. This person's going to figure it out. But they need to figure that shit out without you. You have to figure out you. Like this, and I know that I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. You need to stand in your energy, Aries, firmly. And I feel like this is not just about this person. I feel like this is also about your goals and commitments that you have to your goals. And maybe some of y'all are trying to figure out your goals. Like, what the fuck goal do I even have? What's my purpose? The fact of the matter is, we have this energy here to where you're needing to take a leap of faith on yourself. And you're needing to do it without caring about what anybody else thinks or feels or says about you. This is not only love. This is also your your goals, your work, your purpose. And the more that you're confidently in your own element and in your own energy, the further whatever situation that this is going to go. Okay? Because it isn't about your outside influences, this is about you. Your outside influences are going to they're going to, what's it called? You're basically like in, they're going to have to, oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. They're going to have to merge with you, not you merging with them. They're going to have to go towards how you want them to go versus you making accommodations for other people or you tailoring how you are to other people based off of how they act. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people that you are dealing with and a lot of things that you're dealing with, whether it is romantic relationships, friendships, or your business, your career, they're looking to you to guide because you are the leader. They're looking to you to be the emperor. And so if people are looking to you, you can't figure out like how people move and then act accordingly. No, you just act like you. You just do what you need to do. You just do Aries and that's it. That's all you need to do. And they'll act right. They'll get some act right. They'll tailor how they are to fit you. Okay? They'll align to you. You ain't got to align to other people. I hope that this made sense, Aries. All right, Taurus. What's going on this week that Taurus needs to know? What's going on this week that Taurus needs to know? What changes? What's happening? You got Strength card here. You also have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. There's something that took a lot of inner strength for you to get out of. And I feel like it's like getting out of your own way. Okay? There's something here. I feel like if there was a block before, there's not a block anymore. And like I said, it took a lot of strength, it took a lot of courage for you to be able to do this. You have the Six of Cups here in the reverse, and you also have the Lovers in the reverse. I mean, shit, it could be disconnecting from things that it feels like disconnecting from things that are not choosing you. Whether it's a job or a man or a woman, a family member, something that's familiar to you. And I feel like you are getting brave and you're recognizing that you're not stuck. Some of y'all are making a decision this week. If other people aren't going to choose, you'll choose for them. And you are separating yourself. Some of y'all are leaving a job. Some of y'all just put in that 2 weeks notice. Some of y'all didn't put in a 2 weeks notice. You just said, I quit today or this week. Or you may be doing that. That may be a plan of yours. But it is something that you've gathered the courage to expand and go elsewhere instead of being trapped. You got the Hierophant in the reverse, the King of Swords. I'm telling you, there's something here you're breaking free from, where it was like you weren't getting much guidance or clarity, or someone was lying to you, or they were overstepping boundaries. Maybe even dealing with like a workplace that was very toxic, like dealing with a tyrant, or even dealing with someone who took you for granted. But you're completely like removing yourself from that type of energy, because this is the type of energy that did not serve you. It didn't serve your highest good, with that Hierophant in the reverse especially. This isn't something that you were able to be, you couldn't dedicate yourself to this because it wasn't given what it should have gave. Nope. And so it looks like what you are choosing now, some of you may be choosing a new love. There could also be a new job that is coming up for you this week. But it's putting you into a better position than you were in before. I mean, I feel like it's making some major changes. If you were trying to make changes, this Jupiter going direct is definitely helping with that. Yep, you're letting go. You're letting go of inconsistency or something that was what's it called? Threatening your stability, threatening your foundation, your grounding, your coins. So you're doing a little bit of purging. But the beautiful part about it is, I'm saying purging, you're not like in this, woe is me, I lost all this, I lost all that. No, you're showing up as the Strength card. That means that you got the courage to fucking do it. So when you're doing it, it doesn't feel like a loss. It feels like you're gaining. It makes you feel empowered. Some of y'all may have Leo in your chart. It actually is putting you, it's now putting you out into the spotlight for you to be seen. So then that way, someone more appreciative, or a company or a business more appreciative of you, customers more appreciative of you, can snatch you up. Taurus is recognizing that they're a very hot commodity, and they demand to be respected and demand to be treated as such. Yeah, you're leaving something, and you're not, I'm telling you, you're not even considering this a loss. You're considering it a gain, because as you're moving away from that thing that you quote unquote lost, you are still looking at the two cups that you have. You don't even care about the three cups that you lost, because you're like, I still got these two fucking cups, and they're full. And one of them is hot, my favorite hot coffee. And I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to drink it all in because I'm abundant. You have the star card here, which is reflecting that, like, this whole thing that you're doing is setting you up for the life that you're wanting to live. It is setting you up for that wish fulfillment. For some of you, as soon as you walk away, boom, you get wish fulfillment. Like I said, Jupiter is about expansion. And whichever way you're going, it's going to expand. So if you're going in the wrong direction, it's going to make that road much harder. It's going to expand those problems. If you're going in the right direction, it will expand on that. It will bring that, you know, that luck. And I feel like that's what it's doing for Taurus, because you're choosing better, you're choosing different. Give me more. So honestly, this could be a new job. This could be a new contract. This could be a new house. This could be, I walked away from my family, and all of a sudden I have all of these like new people that have come into my life, and they're good ass people. Like, this is my new family. I walked away from this man, this woman. Boom. As soon as I hit the street, went to Walmart, ran into the next person. Like, it's I honestly feel like it's that fast for you, Taurus. I don't know why. I do. I do, though. I feel like it is that fast. Anything else? Justice in the reverse. Hanged man. Yeah, and this is gonna come from, like I said, the change is you wake up. You wake up, and the misalignment is so uncomfortable that you can't take it. And because of that, you have to do something. You don't have an option to pretend like you don't know about it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And because of that, you have to make the changes quickly. Okay. All right, Taurus, that's what I got. Look at it. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. I'm telling you, your shit, I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to come very quickly. I'm going to claim that one because my midheaven is in Taurus. Claiming it. All right. Let's listen, or let's look at Gemini and see what's going on for them. Oh my God. All right, Gemini. What changes are coming to y'all this week? Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Man, is it just gonna be, is this like a good stuff reading? I feel like it might be. What's going on with the 10 of Pentacles? Because I wasn't done shuffling, but that one popped out, so I'm gonna take it. Knight, okay. If you guys had anything that was blocking something that you're trying to create, or something that you've been trying to, like, I feel like this is, you've been putting a lot of hard work into a specific thing, and it just feels like it's not moving. But you're sticking to it because you know that that consistency will bring forward um a lot of abundance. And abundance isn't even the word. It's bringing in a legacy. It's bringing in something that you have money to leave behind, or you have a business to leave behind. You have a legacy to leave behind. It's bringing in your end all be all. That 10 of Pentacles is where you want to be. And I feel like that progress is about to turn around for you. Let's see. Yeah, what did I just say? The blocks are being removed. 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you're going to see something. And I feel like, hold on. I want to, let me just, I want to clarify. What's the 10 of Pentacles for them? What's that 10 of Pentacles about? Your empire. I mean, damn, can we be even more? Like, that's literally what you're trying to build with the Ten of Pentacles is your empire. Emperor. It's something that you're trying to grow to last. This isn't small shit. This is big ideas. This is purpose to me, I feel. I mean, I might be a little biased because, it's an Aries card, but this is purpose. This is like, because I mean, look, he's on his throne, even though, it's like what is that, like a recliner type of desk chair. But that's his empire back there that he gets to look upon. And that's what you guys are no longer being blocked. Jupiter's expanding this for you. Some of y'all may have Aries in your chart. Give me more. And it has something to do with your stability. So whatever it is that you're working on, that it has to do with your stability. This could be getting your finances back in order. This could be literal, I have a plot of land and I'm trying to build something on it, or I'm trying to buy a house, or I'm trying to make create a business, or I'm trying to go up the chain, in promotion. This is something to do with what you are building for yourself. That's going to set you up nicely. All right, you got Star card in the reverse. You got the Empress. I'm going to tell y'all the first I'm going to tell y'all the first thing that came to me, and then this card at the bottom of the deck just kind of confirmed it, and then I'll give you the other messages. If somebody's been trying to get pregnant, you've been trying to conceive, you might be, now that Jupiter's going direct. You might be. That's the first thing that came to me. For being pessimistic about it, feeling like it's not going to happen. This is something that you really want. This is probably not going to be for a lot of people, but if this is somebody that's trying to create a family, I really truly feel like you definitely have a green light on that. Now, even if you ain't trying to create a family, the fact that the first thing I heard was pregnancy, for the ones that ain't trying to create a family, just understand Jupiter doesn't hear if you want to or you don't. It's just going to expand. Okay? So just keep that in mind. For those of y'all who don't want a child, you know what to do to avoid that. However, for others that it doesn't have anything to do with family or having a child. The other thing that I got here was it is something to where you are trying to grow you're trying to grow something, some sort of creative project, or it's something with creativity, and you're putting a lot into it, but you feel a little pessimistic about it because you weren't seeing results. I feel like that is definitely changing for you as well. Yeah, you're gonna get some sort of little spark, whether you had writer's block at one point, and I say writer's or a creative block at one point. This is coming in to give you a little spark, a little push, back into the direction of feeling a smidge hopeful again. Because you're going to start seeing improvement. You're going to start seeing things move. And whatever this is, you're having to nurture it. You're truly having to nurture it. It's like a baby. You got to nurture it. It's going to have to grow. Babies don't grow overnight. Takes 10 months for them to grow. Okay? So, this is something that takes time. But I do feel like um you're going to be given something that's going to spark hope again. Okay? All right, what else? Yeah, Tower in the reverse. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Also, something that you felt like was falling apart, you get to heal. It keeps talking about healing. It was talking about physical healing as well. Because that's why I felt like pregnancy. But also, I'm getting it again, like something to do with the body, healing the body and nurturing the body. So just make sure you're taking care of your health as well, because that keeps popping up. You're avoiding a tower moment, and healing is coming. So if you had some sort of health situation, health problem, I don't know. I feel like it's getting better now that, Jupiter, that energy of Jupiter going direct. Jupiter being in Cancer, that's the mother. I'm telling you, some of y'all are going to end up being a mother if you're not a mother already, or being a mother to another child. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, what's going on for you? What's going on for you, Cancer, this week? What changes are happening? What is that? Mm. There's something you've been, okay. There may be something that you've moved on. Ego. Survival? I don't know. This feels like somebody, oh shit. This might not be you. This might be somebody else. You had Three of Wands in the reverse and Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Star card in the reverse. No, I think this is somebody trying to come back to you. So you got somebody moving on ego. They are not healed. Okay? This person needs to heal. Needs to heal. They are not healed. And you can tell based off of how they move when they deal with you. The change, because I feel like there is somebody here that's going to try to pop back up, try to because like they're not going to hold back anymore. You got Leo energy here. They're not going to hold back anymore. Aquarius energy. They're going to try to come towards you. You have that Three of Cups that's there, which is reflecting that desire to pursue. But I also have here where you letting them go empowered you tremendously. It's like you found this courage, this power. And once you let them go, I don't know, it's like calling back your power or calling back your energy. I honestly feel like whoever you were dealing with was an energy vampire. Not a good person. Like, I don't feel like they were a good person. Or at least they weren't a good person to you. The change may just be that you've let them go, and that realization hits you because maybe you felt like you had a hard time letting this person go. And because of that, you're able to expand. You're able to, like, luck is now on your side. Yeah, what did I... Yeah, Six of Pentacles here. There's some sort of money expansion on something that you, like, something that you're doing your way or something that you've chose to do. Um, it could even be something that other people may have looked down on you or said, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or whatever. And you said, nope, I'm going to do it anyway. You are seeing that there's expansion with that too. You also see that there's support, both financially and like people wise. People are supporting you. But it's something that you like to do. It's something that you're doing your way, and you don't care what other people say. This could be you getting into, like, maybe it's a job that other people told you not to do, or may have thought it was very far-fetched, and you're going off and you're doing it. And that could really be anything. You have the Hanged Man here. What's that for? Ace of Wands. Uh, huh. Your perspective, normally I don't see it like this, but I think it's interesting because the death card came. Your perspective on something that you used to feel very excited about changes once Jupiter goes direct. And it's because you're changing. It's because you are seeing things differently. That part of you that used to be excited about this has completely changed. You're not hung up on it anymore. You don't care about it anymore. Could be a person. It could be, I don't know, a way of life. But you have the death card here. And this is reflecting that your whole everything is changing in relation to that specific thing. You no longer feel excited about it. It's not something that is calling to you and you're not hung up on it anymore. So if you've been trying to close out something or no longer feel some sort of way about a particular person, baby, that's it. Your thoughts and feelings are changing. If this is, you know, I don't know, it could really honestly be anything, especially with that Ace of Wands, because it's not just about being passionate about somebody, but it's also being passionate about certain creative ventures, certain things. And like maybe this thing was in limbo and now um you're realizing that you don't really want to do it. You want to do something else. I mean, I see a lot of bravery, very much like, who was it? Taurus, very much like Taurus. That bravery is there to completely pivot and shift and do something different, to get out of your comfort zone. Huh? To get out of your fucking comfort zone and do something different. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, I get excited when I say something and then the cards come out. Exactly what I said. But Page of Pentacles, you're doing something different. You're learning something new, or you're meeting somebody new because you got over that son of a bitch that you don't like anymore. You're starting to see that they were a piece of shit. Now you want to go to somebody else. So it's like you're finally being able to embrace something that is more supportive of the person that you're becoming. Anything else for Cancer? You have Page of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Six of Swords. I will tell you this. One thing that ain't gonna change is there's somebody here very immature or something that didn't develop into something deeper. Their energy is still lingering around you. So this person may still pop up here and there. Not really letting you go, and that is something that usually pops up for you, Cancer, anyways. Having somebody that just kind of lingers, excuse me, but it doesn't matter. I don't feel like they're gonna do anything, to be honest. I feel like they're more open, waiting for you to do something versus them. Like they don't have any plans set. There's no decision this way or that, and that's probably why that energy kind of still sits with you. But I will say, the more that you're changing into the person that you're supposed to become, the less like you're gonna feel this person's energy. You're not gonna feel it after a while because you're not gonna be vibing on that same frequency. So once you're on a different frequency, unless they elevate themselves, which I highly doubt it, you won't even, it'll be a thing of the past. You won't even feel them. All right, I'm going to take a break and then we'll come back to Leo. All right, we're back with Leo. Okay, Leo, what is going on for you guys this week? What's changing? What's happening? What is it that you need to know this week? Okay. For some of you, you may have felt this. Maybe you didn't feel the desire to not be seen. Or I don't know. It's something in relation to a thought that keeps being played out in your head over and over again, that you may be over analyzing certain situations or certain things. And this is past energy. This is not this week's energy. Um, but it could be like over analyzing or overthinking something in regards to stepping out into the spotlight, or maybe even getting out of your isolation, because I do feel like some of you have been in isolation, not so much as wanting to necessarily be seen, kind of doing some self evolution. However, once Jupiter goes direct in Cancer, I do feel that that initiate, like you're gonna feel the desire to kind of take that first step back into the sun, back into the spotlight, like into your normal energy. So this will probably be the first time in a while that you're starting to kind of feel like yourself again. Give me more. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune here to the Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Seven of Cups. You do get some sort of insight, revelation that regarding a situation that you felt like you were in limbo about. You got the Pisces energy here, where it just kind of felt like you weren't really getting the answers that you desired. Those answers are coming, though. There's some sort of come to Jesus moment, or some sort of shocking revelation. There's something that the wheel finally turns in your favor. Things start to move, and you're receiving information regarding something that you feel like was a missed opportunity, or it didn't transpire into what you felt it potentially could have. This insight is actually going to help you with being able to move things forward, whether it is moving forward with that missed opportunity to once again have another chance, or just taking that knowledge and moving forward in a better direction so you can start over. Because with that Wheel of Fortune there, I feel like there's a cycle that finally closed out for you. And so when Jupiter goes direct, you're going to start to see things are now starting to move forward again, instead of you being stuck in isolation or stuck in stagnant energy. Give me more. Look at this. Empress energy. Love it. Love it. There's something new that you're wanting to create. I do feel like it's going to bring in a lot of money for you. It brings in stability. Not instability, but brings in stability. However, there is something that you may need to learn. Like you haven't learned everything that you need to in order to get this completely off the ground. So if there's like a big project that you're looking towards starting, there is something that you're going to need to collaborate with others regarding this. Okay. But I do feel like there's more information that's coming in to be able to move things forward. Because that's really all that yours is about. Finding out possibly where something went wrong, and then being able to use that information to make it go right. Now, this doesn't have to be work related. It doesn't have to be a goal specific. This could also be relationship. I feel like it's more goal specific though, but you can, just take it as it resonates for you. Give me more on that Empress, because I feel like there's more that's coming off of that card too. Nine of Wands. World card. I knew there was something about relationship. There is also something here, once again, it's talking about something that didn't go as planned, that you might be a little bit on the fence. You have Nine of Wands here. You have the World card. There's something from the past that has not closed out, but I feel like there's a reason why it has not closed out. You get another opportunity. You get another go at it. Being able to see what didn't work out, why certain things didn't work out, and then utilizing the information that you have to make it work out. Because there is, for some of you, there's a particular person that you could really have something magical with. You could have everything with. This person could have a child. You could have a child with this person, or they could have children. You could have children. There's children in this dynamic. Excuse me. But I do feel like I don't think it's closing out for the ones who don't want it to close out and you want another chance at it. I feel like there's going to be another opportunity to have another go. And this feels like it was something that may have been very stagnant. Like I'm getting like stagnant energy. Stagnant energy, just for you guys in general, Leo, is moving ahead. It's not being stuck anymore. You have that Wheel of Fortune here along with Jupiter. I mean, that's the Jupiter card, Sagittarius, Pisces energy, to where you will start to see things move in your favor. It's not going to feel like, excuse me, like a cloudy day, because that's really all that I can think of how to give like a metaphor for it, because I'm seeing the Sun card in the reverse. And I feel like that's where you guys have kind of been. However, with this energy, projects that you've had, love relationships, even the internal healing that you guys have been working on, those things are finally starting to shift and move in the right direction. What did I just say? You're getting out of that rough, turbulent weather that you were in previously, the cloudy fucking day, like I said, and you're getting on to calmer water. So you're going to start seeing things like transform and go into the harmony of where your alignment is. Like your alignment is increasing. I'm sorry, I'm channeling. So I'm kind of like all over the place right now, and I apologize, Leo, because I felt like I needed to channel for you guys. It's like your vibrations are heightening. And with this shift, it is going to help you guys tremendously. It actually kind of walks you guys straight into, and I know this is just this week, but it kind of walks you straight into Jupiter going into Leo. Like this is going to be the start of things finally starting to come together for you guys. Okay? All right. Let me stop. Let me stop channeling. Sorry. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo. What's unfolding? What's unlocking? What is changing for Virgo this week? With Jupiter going into, well, going red. No, going. Lord have mercy. Let me get my thoughts together. Jupiter going direct. Let me tell you, Mercury retrograde has been whooping my ass this time around. Virgo. You got a lot of cards came out. Let me see. You're gonna wake up. This is something very unplanned. And you're gonna realize that you don't care. This isn't something that you planned or anticipated to even happen. You have the Three of Wands here in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse, Six of Swords. You're departing from something. You're removing emotion from a situation. You're disconnecting emotionally, and it is actually helping you. You're going to see this week that it's actually helping you to move on, to get to a place where you're the best way I can say it is that you're no longer fucked up about it. You got Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. There's somebody or something that you're no longer going towards. I feel like you're no longer interested in this. It could be people at work, like you're no longer interested in talking to them. It could be a love thing that at one point you were talking to this person, you're very excited about them. You don't give a shit anymore. I see that energy being pulled back from people that are just wasting your time. You're not you don't care. That's the best way that I can say it, is like you don't care. The care is gone. Um and but you feel better. You feel better for it. Yeah, your perspective completely is changing on something that at one point had you possibly in a little bit of a chokehold. Like this week is going to be that week that you're like, oh my God, I can finally look at this. I can finally breathe again. I feel better. I claim victory over this situation. Whether victory over I mean, and I feel like victory over the situation is being able to separate yourself completely from it. To where it's mind over heart, because your heart was over your mind and it might not have been doing very well for you with this particular situation. But you're looking at things much more logically. Ooh, you got 10 of Pentacles, you got the 5 of Swords. What's the 5 of Swords? Knight of Swords. Okay. You're going to have to fight for something that is rightfully yours, is what I got. It could be a raise, could be a job. But there's something here regarding your financial stability and something that you are wanting to like plant roots or grow roots, plant seeds. 10 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. The reason why I say that there's something that you have to fight for, and maybe this is something that you have been fighting for, and now it's finally coming to fruition. But you have the 5 of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. So to me, this is like verbally having to fight for it. For some of y'all, this is a settlement. Like you're having to actually go, like this might be court related, is what I'm getting. Having to fight for it. But at the end, you're coming out on top. You're coming up as the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is something that you win, that you earn. It's very interesting that came out. That was very specific. I don't think I've ever gotten like court from that before. So for some of you, it is a court case. And I do feel like you guys will come out on top. You have the Page of Wands here in the reverse. What is that? 4 Swords in the reverse. I don't think this is your energy. What is going on here? Oh. Somebody's feeling very anxious. Like they have anxiety because they're not like, I feel like there's somebody here who's wanting to communicate with you, or they're wanting to come towards you, but they're not. They're holding themselves back. But that is making them feel extremely anxious. I feel like there's somebody here that's going to do something unexpected. Well, unexpected on your side, probably unexpected on theirs, but I feel like this may be something that you wanted. I don't think this is something that you don't want. I feel like this is definitely something that you are wanting. My nose is itching. Oh my God. I cannot help it. I'm sorry. Justice in reverse. Reversed. All right, guys. Somebody, okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting off of these cards. Yep. And that fucking card just confirmed it. I didn't even have to pull that damn card. Someone wants to choose you that did not choose you before. Now, I feel that I need to tell you it might not be this week. This week is the build up more than likely. It for some of you it might be this week because we're all on different timelines. However, there is someone here. You probably thought not in a million fucking years that this person would feel this way. Well, they do. And the energy that I'm getting off of these two cards, I got the Justice in the reverse and I got the Lovers, is this is somebody here who is now wanting to come towards you and choose you. And they didn't choose you before. I got confirmation from that with the Three of Cups. Reunion energy. Now, what I am also getting from this situation is when this person comes in, it's not going to sit well with you. You're going to feel like I should say no, but I don't want to say no because I've been wanting this opportunity. You're going to feel conflicted. Jesus. No. Okay. So I've been channeling a lot today. Actually, I've been trying to channel more instead of using the cards. So a part of my channeling, Virgo, is I'm kind of like a human pendulum. When I get answers, the left is no, the right is yes. But I'm getting the right all the way up to my shoulder blade. It's tingling, like almost to the point where I can't feel it. Feels very uncomfortable. However, some of you are going to need to say yes. And these are for the people that want this. This isn't for the people who don't want it. Don't be in my comments talking about, I don't want to talk to this son of a bitch again. I don't care. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that when this person comes in, you're going to be nervous because you're like, why now? And how do I know that you're ready? But I'm getting that it's probably going to be in your best interest to say yes. Yep, because whatever was needing to be completed on their end, they completed it. All right. I don't know why Leo to Virgo now y'all are being the lucky people to get me channeling more. It's probably the break. Because I was on break for a hot little minute. All right. Well, let's see how the rest of these go. Libra. Feels so uncomfortable. Libra. What's going on? You know, and people that got Virgo in their chart, if that shit happens, okay? If that shit happens, come back and comment on this video and let me know. You know? Come back and let me know. Really, any of these. If any of these happen, come back and let me know. All right, Libra. Oh, goodness. There's something that happens with this energy. It's going to make you feel very anxious. I feel like anxious, nervousness, not being able to sleep. You might be having trouble sleeping this week. You're not feeling your full self. You're not feeling rested. So you'll need to definitely hone in on the rest. Hone in on your rest. What's going on with that? Yeah, you guys just need to focus on relaxing. This energy might for some reason make you feel a little bit anxious. Next card I got is the Four of Cups, where you're needing to protect your peace. But also she's freaking meditating. Okay? Her and her cat. The cat's cute. But just make sure that you are really taking to focusing on your nervous system, your emotions, your emotional state. Why are they like this? What's going on with that? Three of Swords. I feel like this energy is gonna bring up some issues. Um, like thoughts more so than anything. I feel like it's your mind. So it could bring up old trauma, old past, things that maybe you weren't thinking about before, now you're thinking about it again. You have that 3 of Swords that's there. And so this is kind of just a, I guess, a warning, or just an like a heads up, like, hey, make sure that you are working on calming your nervous system. Make sure you don't stay in your head. You stay in your head, you're not going to be able to, like, you're not going to feel good internally. So just make sure that you're on top of your game when it comes to your mental health. Hmm. What's the Ten of Pentacles? I think it's family shit. I think this is family shit. The Hermit in the reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is something here that has something to do with your family, that maybe you've tried to kind of like put out of your mind, not really think about it anymore, not wanting to think about it. Because I mean, I did ask what that 3 of Swords was. Ten of Pentacles is legacy, generation. This could be generational pain that's popping back up for you. So if you have any type of like generational trauma, any family trauma, things that haven't been dealt with, make sure that you are, I mean, just make sure that you're dealing with them. If you gave yourself a little bit of a breather, go back and start taking care of that. Because also keep in mind that Jupiter in Cancer is the home, okay? And depending on where it's hitting in your chart, that's where it's going to affect it. If this was something that, because remember, Jupiter is all about expansion. It's not just about luck. It will expand the bad shit too if it's not taken care of. So if there's something here that has anything to do with your family that you need to handle, family, home, um, just for your own peace of mind, you may just need to really protect your peace. Protecting your peace is not avoidance, because you got to actually work through the shit to, get it out of you. So then that way, that real peace, like you have real peace, not avoidance peace, but real peace. All right, give me more. What else for Libra? I know that's not the best like message. Strength card in the reverse, death card. Yeah. You're going through, I mean, shit. How long have y'all been going through a transformation? And I'm sure that with Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries, it is not helping y'all, because you are a cardinal sign. You are the sister sign. So you're going to feel this shit just as much as we do. You have the strength card here in the reverse with the death card. I feel like there's transitions happening like inside of you. And just understand that it is getting you to be your stronger self, is getting you to who you're supposed to be, okay? And some of this shit is childhood trauma um that you got to work through. I mean, hell, I'm working through mine now. I thought I had already handled it, but I guess I hadn't. So, you know, we work through it so that way we can be a better person and to be able to help others, guide others. I feel like whoever I'm talking to right now, Libra, some of y'all will be guiding others on how to get through it as well. What did I just say? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. People are looking to you for guidance. I just fucking said you're going to be helping others. That's your that's your for some of y'all, this is your fucking purpose, is to go through it, get on the other side, so you can lead by example and show others. This is all about you teaching others. The Hierophant is a guide, is a spiritual guide. That Six of Wands, it's like people are, I mean, not that that's why you're doing it, but people are admiring you, admiring your story, and seeing how you got through it. You got to the other side, and you're an inspiration. So I feel like for some of you, this is really like, that's where your story is going. That's where you're going. And so this week there might be some stress that's there, but I mean, you're getting to the other side, and then you're going to be that guide. Shit, even if you don't want to. And I say that coming from me, because my shit was never to be a guide to others. Ever. I had never thought of that shit. But here I am. All right, Scorpio. What's changing? What's unlocking for you? What's happening for Scorpio this week? Shit. King of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Your financial situation, you're gonna start seeing is damn, Mia. Your financial situation is about to improve. It's improving. You're seeing it get better. You're seeing yourself get out of that rocky situation that you may have been in, and more grounded, solid stability is on the horizon. Like you can reach out and touch it. You can taste it. It's right there. So there may be some major moves that are happening for you to where you're securing your financial stability. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. What's that? Hold on. Is this okay? Because I'm pretty sure this is about a relationship that you got. But give me just 1 second. I'm going to double check. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. Yep. All right. Jupiter going direct is really going to it's going to shine a light on where you are feeling emotionally drained in a relationship, where you're consistently pouring out from an empty cup. And even when you pour into the cup, there's a crack in it, so things are seeping out. You have that Ten of Swords here in the reverse, that Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're not operating from a healthy place. And this does have something to do with a relationship that you're currently in. This is for the ones that are in a relationship or in a situationship or whatever kind of ship that you are fucking setting sail on. This is about you. I think your come to Jesus moment is finally happening. Devil in the reverse. Go figure. You got Capricorn energy there. Taking the shackles off and setting yourself free. I feel like for some of y'all, this is going to be literally, you are freeing yourself from the relationship. For others of you, you are learning how to remove the bad habits, codependency, the toxicity out of the relationship. Now, for those of y'all who cannot remove it because this person just does not want to grow, you're gonna move away from them. If you're with somebody that is wanting to grow, you're going to collectively do this together. However, it's like a light has been shown. You can no longer sit in the energy that you were in with this individual. something has to give, or you're going to dip. For some of y'all, it's for a majority of y'all that this resonates with, it's you dipping. King of Swords, Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's setting yourself free, realizing that you're just not inspired to go towards this person. You're like the thrill is not there, the passion isn't there, the chemistry isn't there, and wanting to set yourself free. This is all about being able to like, you have clarity and now you have authority over yourself and over your decisions. And I feel like you're making the decision to set yourself free. So, all right, what else for Scorpio? Mm, mm. I see you guys realizing that you really need to take care of yourself. So for some of you, you're not pouring out to others right now, or this week anyway. You might feel a little bit more introverted than usual. And not like guarded, but just like preserving your energy. Okay. I do also feel like you're this week, yeah, you got somebody. You guys also have someone that's going to try to reconnect with you. This could be an old lover, could be a friend. They're hoping that you are open to the idea of reconnecting with them. But this is somebody that at one point you used to be aligned with them. Hell, this could even be an old employer asking you to come back. Take it as it resonates. But it is someone here that at one point you guys were very aligned with each other, had fun with each other. It was a vibe. If it and if it's an employer, I mean, um, you guys were on the same page. Like you felt good about working there. So there's someone here who's hoping that things will move forward between you and them. Seven of Cups. I will say this, whoever this is, definitely read between the lines. They may say exactly what you want to hear or offer exactly what you feel like you want. It it almost seems like it's too good to be true. Like it's a fantasy. Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles. There's an offer that's here. Um, I don't know. It just feels that Seven of Cups makes me feel like I don't think manipulate. Maybe manipulation. I will just say this: if it sounds too good to be true, it's because it is too good to be true. It's shrouded with confusion in order to get you to I feel a piece of hair. In order to get you to come back, to go back towards whatever this offer is. Um they're hoping that whatever they offer to you can help you get over the past, to allow them to come back in, to allow them to have access to you. Yeah, there's something that they're holding back. I knew something didn't feel, it doesn't feel right. Just make sure that you read the fine print, read between the lines, make sure you're educating yourself. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hmm. Whose energy is this? Because I don't feel like this is yours. No, it's the person that walked away. Definitely for sure. Okay. This is somebody else. This is not your energy. This is somebody who walked away from you. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Cups. This is somebody who no longer wanted to juggle between you and their life. Or somebody who you felt put you on the back burner at times and was kind of stingy with their love. That's how you would kind of see them. Okay. Uh, Something happens. And they start to get kind of restless. There's a little bit of guilt that's here too. Um, and it has something to do with acknowledging the fact, like looking at the disconnect between the two of you. The distance, I feel. Hmm. Give me more on that. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person isn't giving to the connection because they don't know what they want. That's what the problem is. They don't know what they want, and it feels like they're just kind of reassess, like reviewing, assessing the connection between the two of you. I feel like there's guilt that's there. And they also they feel guilty about not knowing what they want. And the state of like how you guys are, because I feel like there's a little bit of limbo, like a limbo situation between the two of you. You got Pisces energy there. Huh. Hold on. That guilt is gonna push them into gaining clarity. Now it might not be this week, but that guilt is going to push them into clarity because what they're currently doing right now is kind of like rejecting love or rejecting certain things or just kind of keeping to themselves so that way they can heal, because I do see that is happening. It's not like they're not doing shit. They are doing something. What transpires from that, and the reason why this is even coming out, is that for some of y'all are already to this part of the timeline. Because, like I said, we're all on different timelines. Some of this happens before each other, some of this happens after. This person gains clarity and then wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Got Aries energy here. So, for the ones that you know where you are in that storyline, but it looks like, and in the end, this person takes leap of faith. All right, give me more for this week. Yeah, Eight of Wands here in the reverse. You also have Three Pentacles. You might have some delays in people I don't know. It feels like there's blocks in cooperation. Why? Or collaboration. Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. All right, I just got two different messages. Okay. Oh. Okay, I just got two different messages. So, number one, if you've been having issues with an employer, I do feel like that energy is going to lift as far as like them cooperating now. Like there's delays. Number two, if you were trying to collaborate with another person, but it felt like there was blocks every time you try to do something, a particular thing with a certain situation or project or whatever, Hell, this could even be dating somebody. Because, I mean, this is about growth. And this is like people coming together to grow something. So let's just say that you've been having a hard time with, working something out with another individual. There's a reason why this shit has been happening. And I feel like during this time, you're going to see the reason as to why. If this is work related, it's because you needed to detach from this person. This person was not the right fit for you. Weren't the right fit. We're not aligned. You guys were not aligned. It was not the right time, or whatever the case may be. Ten of Swords to the Nine of Cups. As soon as that stops, like you stop trying to work with this person, you achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve when it comes to your goal, which means that you didn't need to fuck with this person in the first place. And so that may be getting brought to light this week. If this is love related, you're gonna realize the reason as to why things weren't able to move forward, and it was due to their ego. The interesting thing about this, though, is as soon as you detach yourself from this person emotionally, this is a hit to that person's ego, and then they stop working from that side of them, because they're realizing that you're their happiness. So that kind of reverts back to what I was saying about that one person that started feeling guilty, is not giving to the connection, blah blah blah. All right, what else for Sagittarius this week? Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh hell no. Nah. You got somebody sneaky as hell trying to create conflicts. What is this? The Devil in the reverse. Oh, you're protected. It don't matter. You're going to see right through them. There's somebody who may try to, yeah, look at this. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not going to work. Whatever or whoever this is, they are going to try to play mind games with you. That's not going to happen. That's why I said you're protected. You got the Devil in the reverse. They ain't going to get you. It doesn't matter. But you do have someone here that is trying to play games with you. Okay? You got Capricorn energy there. Just to let you know. All right. Speaking of Capricorn energy. Damn, why do I never put water near me? I really don't have none on my bed. I sure don't. Knowing I need fucking water. That's all right. I'm almost done. I'll make some tea for myself later. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. What's going on for Capricorn this week? What's going on for... Oh, shit. What is going on for Capricorn this week? Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Three of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. Shit. I called out the card that came out. I want to see what this is. Give me just a second. Because I can see this in a couple of different ways. And I got a couple of different messages. So I want to be sure. Oh, yep. Okay. Because I hear Lil Jon in my head. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? Someone is disappointed with how somebody is not satisfied with the connection that the two of you have. They want to be more. Okay? Three of Cups in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wants to be more than friends. I can't get that song out of my head with Usher. I just hear Tell Me Again. You got Page of Cups. I feel like this is a friend. I feel like this is a friend who wants to be more than friends. Who else had this? Was it Capricorn, or was it somebody else that had a friend who wanted to be more than friends? Y'all know. Tell me if it was Capricorn the last time, because this might be I mean, if this is Capricorn again, You got a friend who wants to be more. If not, maybe you have that placement, but I know it's towards the bottom of the zodiac signs. So if anybody knows, oh yeah, and this person is not telling you, like they're keeping it to themselves. I'm pretty sure it was Capricorn who had this, and it's coming up again. Oh God. Now I hear Ludacris. God dang it, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Justice. Could be a Libra, doesn't have to be. Could be a Gemini. You got Justice to the Magician. Like they're feeling like this really could be a thing. They feel like you guys are aligned. They feel like you guys are on the same page. Um, you know, as above, so below. Huh. I just realized that they're both doing that in this. Look at that. As above, so below. Could be an air sign, though. Could be an air sign. This is very interesting. But this person feels like it's right. At least that's how they feel. They're not telling you, but this is how they feel. You could work with this person because it says that, you know, they're very cautious about coming towards you. But I feel like it's because of the environment that you guys are in. Could be an environmental, well, not environmental, but like, you know, the environment that you guys are in. This person feels like they have to be very strategic or very cautious with how they approach. They can't just go in recklessly. You got Aries energy there. Give me more for Capricorn this week. You got 3 of Wands here. Hanged Man. Oh my God, this is only wanting to talk about this person. I understand that they're getting their plan together. Like, I don't know if this person, like Jupiter going direct is making this person go, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to observe Capricorn. I need to get a strategy together. I can't rush in because of fill in the blank. Now, if you don't work together, this is just somebody who really wants it to work out between the two of you, but I feel like you guys have a very mutual, friendly type of energy. You got Pisces energy here too. But this person is planning and they're patient. This is somebody who's not going to rush in. They want to make sure that everything is exactly the way that it needs to be, so that way you don't reject them, I guess. All right, give me more for Capricorn. This week, what do they need to know? What's happening? What's changing? 6 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. You may also meet somebody new unexpectedly. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, so this is something that you know, it's fated. You didn't plan it. 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. This is like, not only do I have like a romantic opportunity, but I also have something to do with your with work, or like you being seen for something. People admiring you, admiring your work. If it's a person, it's a new person who admires you. Like they're really in awe of you. You're very magnetic. You have a lot of magnetic energy this week. So not only do you have like that little crush that likes you and wants to come towards you, but you also have other people fawning over you, as well as opportunities coming in. There's an opportunity, um, possibly a new job, unexpected or fated, based off of your skill. Anything else for Capricorn? Ace of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. I don't this week I don't feel like this person is going to come towards you, or this could be somebody else that you've detached from that is continuously thinking about you, but they're going to keep their distance from you. Why did it even come up? Whoever this person is, you left him out in the cold. Like y'all had some sort of drama, you left him out in the cold. This person is stressed the fuck out because you guys don't have a future anymore. This could be an ex. Definitely could be an ex. So if they pop up in your energy, it's because they're thinking about you heavily. All right, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? Anything changing for Aquarius? Unlocking, unfolding, moving? What's going on for Aquarius energy? Got a lot on your plate this week. I feel like you might be a little anti-social this week because of all the things that you have to do. So it's kind of like you want, like you, like it's all work, no play. That's kind of what I have here. You got a lot going on. So you do your shit and then you're like, nope, cut off from the world. I don't want to talk to nobody. Leave me alone. So I just feel like you have more things to do this week when it comes to your responsibilities. Give me more. Mm. Yeah, you're not you're not talking to people. I feel like you're real quiet. I mean, if you do talk to somebody, it's because you really want to talk to them, but you're not going to be forced to communicate with people because it's just a busy week for you. Give me more. Hmm. You have someone you have someone hanging around, or this may be a situation that's still kind of in limbo. You have the Hanged Man here, Pisces energy. I feel like this situation calls for this. Not immediate action, but just kind of like observing to gather as much intel or gather as much insight as you possibly can before trying to, like, you need to be able to study it. And maybe this is you doing this towards someone else. If it's not and it's the other person doing this towards you, just take it as it resonates for you. But you have an individual here that is, they feel like they need to collect information. I need that intel. I need those insights. I need to know what's happening so that way we can move on to calmer waters and my efforts don't go in vain. So, even though you may be quiet this week, I do feel like there is someone in your energy here. It's not like they're walking away from you. Uh, okay. They may be a little bit of an anxious attachment type of energy here, but I don't feel like they're walking away. I feel like, yeah, they're over analyzing everything that you do. Um, High Priestess, Pisces energy again. Hmm. What is this about? Okay. Hmm. This person is trying not to take it personally, but it is very hard for them, whoever this person is. They do end up, like, I see you guys talking. They may even tell you how they're feeling. But I know that this person wants to be like a part of your life, included and things like that. There may be a conversation between the two of you about those emotions, about the feeling of anxiety and overthinking, and because I do feel like it has something to do with your silence. Because I got King of Swords here and I got the Four of Wands. So this is like, direct communication regarding something that's unstable. So they may want to have a heart to heart with you about how they're feeling. Yeah. Maybe a conversation about like either you being too detached or you come across as being cold. Um, when it's really just you, I don't want to say controlling the emotion, but kind of like, well, yeah, controlling them, controlling the emotion. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. You got Aries energy here. I just, I, mm, it's not like this person doesn't understand you because they do, but I also feel like this person wants you to understand like what goes on in their mind when when you do certain things or when you decide to go quiet. This is very specific, but it does feel like a heart to heart. What's the outcome of this? Because I don't want to harp on this. What's the outcome between these two when it comes to that? Acknowledgement. And I think that's really all that this person is wanting, is just for you to acknowledge, and they're acknowledging they're acknowledging you, you're acknowledging them, and everybody understands each other. It's for understanding. So you might get some of that, and that makes sense as to why we had that Six of Swords, because it's like moving on to calmer waters with you. Like they sit and they're observing, but I also feel like this person starts to get into their head. It's just kind of like that reassurance, whoever this person is, and I think you care about them enough to kind of give them that anyway. So yeah, you do. Yeah, I got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're not taking this personally. Like you understand. And it's not like, I still feel like that attraction is still there between the two of you, but I do feel like there's a little bit of a heart to heart that happens this week regarding it. You got Fool card here. You also have the Four Swords. Hmm. What's that Fool? Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity that comes your way this week that jumping towards it is going to offer up a lot of healing in whatever area of life this is, if you take that leap of faith, because it's going in the right direction. There's no challenges if you decide to go that route. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What's going on? You have some triggers coming back this week. It's like something that hasn't been closed out that you feel like it's kind of difficult for you. It's been challenging. That comes back around. Mm. And it's regarding like not being like it. Okay, it's the feeling of like being abandoned, not being chosen. And I feel like the reason why like, this is even coming around, I don't feel like this has anything to do truly with another individual or another situation. I feel like it's more about you choosing you. You have Nine of Wands here in the reverse. This is all about surrendering. But you know, you choosing yourself, letting go of looking outside of you to be chosen. So for some of you, something might happen that triggers you to have to review this again. But it's all about healing. It's all about it's a part of the process. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Ooh, you get inspired this week. There's something here that you're inspired to move towards, that consistency will pay off. So I feel like this is something that you're really good at. Yeah. You don't okay, so you might not be you might not tell everybody that you're really good at this. This is something that's probably like kept a secret, but I feel like this comes to you very easily without a thought, like you're just really good at whatever this thing is, and it has the true potential to really like grow and be created into something bigger, to help with your stability, your financial stability. But it's like it's something that you keep a secret. This week you might feel the urge to not keep it a secret any longer, to kind of put it on display. And not so much caring about whether other people see it. I think it's just like not keeping it a secret. I hope that makes sense. You have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to return to you, but they're not talking about it. They're keeping that to themselves. They never truly left. Emotionally, they've always been with you. But you might feel their energy even stronger this week. Why is this important? I just saw the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is getting honest with themselves. Page of Cups in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They're letting go of this surface level type of emotion. Like they're opening themselves up because they know that they didn't grow emotionally. It's like their emotional growth was stunted. And this is something that's recognized when it came to you. So I see them letting go of certain things and opening up. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Wands. They're still not coming towards you to try and build something with you. So I still see there's delays. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not talking to this person at all, but when it comes to like rushing in and trying to actually build something, no, that's not happening just yet. First part is the realization that realization of what they even want in the first place. Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords in the reverse. They stop denying how they feel about you. They stop denying and lying to themselves like that's over. They're seeing things clearly. They feel that connection. They feel that soul bond. They feel it. It's something that they can't deny. They're like I said, this person is probably going to be heavily in your energy this week because they are thinking about you a lot. And they feel that soul tie. And that is something that they can't deny. So if you're like, God damn, why is this person on my mind? That's why. Because you're on theirs. And they're having come to Jesus moments. where they can no longer lie to themselves. They don't want to lie to themselves anymore because it's been making them feel like shit. As it should. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You got the King of Wands in the reverse. You got the Five of Cups. The only shitty part about this is they also have to get through their grief of finding out the realization, lying to themselves, and then being like, shit, I fucked that up. Because now this person is they're paralyzed. They're not taking action, stuck this week, because all they're doing is thinking about you, missing you, and then feeling like shit. Got Sag Pisces energy there. Okay. Thank fucking. So they will get out of that because since their perspective has changed, there will be a point. I'm not saying it's happening this week, but there will be a point. This is like where the energy is moving towards, where they'll get out of their own way, stop sitting in limbo, and they'll move away from that negative energy. They'll move away from the choppy waters and try to get to calmer waters with you. But this week, if they do rush in, because there may be some of them that rush in, understand they still aren't going to offer up that cup of love, even though they know how they feel about you, because they're not ready to take on the responsibility. There's still something that they're needing to work out. Yeah, bottom of the deck is they're realizing they want a relationship. Like they can no longer deny that. So, all right. That is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like and hype button. If you need something personalized, miatarot.com. Link is in the description box below. Until next time, you guys take care.